luck compounds. Luck compounds with the number of people you know. Like it's like increasing your luck surface area as a founder. You keep doing a lot of things, you keep, making a lot of things. But then at the end of the day, as a founder, your core job is to solve problem, right? And that's what you get paid for. That's what your company get paid for. That's what the revenue is for. Primarily, that is to solve problem. Now, luck primarily compounds with the number of people you know, and one of the best way to compound your luck in general is being part of communities. And we have always been, as a society, as a generation, we tend to live with communities. It could be our society where we live in, it could be the virtual community or alumni group, maybe the college alumni, school alumni, coaching alumni. It could be the founder circle. It could be the cafe where you sit, like I'm sitting right now. So over a period of time, you happen to know a lot of people. Most of these communities exist. You know, there's a sense of community, but there's no proper structure to it. If there were a structure, when I think now from the specific lens of how any community should operate, I feel if there were a structure, it would have made my life multiple folds easier in increasing my own lug surface area. And there's a reason why people tend to, get into communities. That is primarily because of the trust that it brings. As a human, when there are 10 people in the room, there's a, and we are tied with this one thread of community. Uh, and the trust exists for a reason, primarily because if I do something wrong, I know that there are like few other people who will call me out of the room and immediately, you know, I'll lose trust within that community altogether. Right. So that's the reason why there's huge trust instinct formed within any community. Like if someone does something wrong, immediately that gets word out to everyone and there's no transaction happening. I'm talking primarily about the business communities at this point of time, but it happens in general as well. So this was something, like the unstructuredness was kind of irritating me slightly because in terms of platform, most of these communities lies in WhatsApp, sometimes Slack, sometimes Discord. But this is one thing that was kind of troubling me a lot. Like, when we think about chat interfaces, there's a good thing when you already know these people, Chat interface is primarily, I guess, the step 2 or step 3 of knowing someone. When you already know someone, then you can talk to them. But the best part of being part of any community is that the collaboration that it might bring to anyone's life, regardless of if you're a freelancer, professional, or a founder or a VC, regardless, the whole ecosystem. People join community because of the collaboration that it brings. But there's no collaboration if there's no context. Imagine if it's a room of 100 people, maybe imagine a conference or an event from a community. The best case scenario is you'll end up meeting 10 people randomly. Of course, there's a magic in randomness for sure. You would not know like what could happen. That's a beauty of it as well. But imagine if there was certain structure, you would already know the people and how you can collaborate and everything else. Like maybe some sort of suggestion where it will tell you where to, you know, who to meet primarily to solve a certain problem without depending on the community manager for the warm introductions. That is not possible in WhatsApp. WhatsApp gets noisy. WhatsApp is like blah 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 always. So we wanted to solve for this once for all the communities that I'm personally part of first, and then extend it to the world. And I think we that's the reason why we ended up making Matchroom OS. It's primarily a community platform which any community can use, regardless of it's a normal business community or it's a VC firm, incubation center, alumni group, events and conferences, doesn't matter. If there's a sense of collaboration in your community, and that's the reason why people join uh, the community, regardless if it's paid or unpaid, this platform is designed to foster collaboration that was not visible before, so that it actually solves for the promises that you make to the members of your community that it will actually 10x your network. Because in WhatsApp, I'm just in the contact number or TP. How would I collaborate? Right? I'm a busy person. I cannot just keep chatting every day. But this tool solves for that problem. So I just wanted to make a quick video just tell you, why we are doing what we are doing. Because primarily, I'm trying to solve my own problem in a way, but I also want to make this product solve for the whole ecosystem. India is a very growing ecosystem at this point of time. When we think from startup lens, you'll see startup communities everywhere. Everyone is making community. But I mean, I feel it just form in WhatsApp group and maybe a couple of events. This infrastructure that we are building, it connects all the ties. It brings everyone together, tells where people can collaborate with each other. And I guess there's no other platform like that. No one solves for that in this particular way, in this particular lens, from the collaboration point of view, from the result point of view. So yeah, if you're ever making a business community, I think there's no other better way to do it other than Matrimos. Thank you. Bye.